That is Jolie Holland singing the songs of Michael Hurley. Jolie begins her 5-date New Zealand tour tonight at the Pitt Street Methodist Church in Auckland. We caught up with Jolie yesterday where we found her chilling out on Waiheke Island and asked her what she has in store for us with these shows.
Well, my partner is a great piano player, and so it's really nice that we have a piano.
Oh, good.
It's like he mostly plays like synthesizers with me, so it's nice to actually have a real piano.
Cool. So is it just you and him or them and the piano?
Yep.
Yep.
Totally.
Oh, sounds cool. Now, I can't help but bring up the fact that you made a little recording with our friend Theia.
Yeah, exactly.
How did that happen?
She's just a friend, and she invited me to sing on her record.
My sister's hands in mine. I'll hold your hand until the end. I'll feel you dancing in the wind. Remember me forever. You'll be my blood, my bone, my heart, my home.
She stays in, musicians, like, we're just on the road all the time.
Right.
And like she's been staying in my place when I'm gone on tour sometimes.
Right.
And she read like a Jane Bowles book of mine that was sitting on the shelf called My Sister's Hand in Mine. And
Right.
so she wrote the song in my place. And so she invited me to sing on the song.
Cool. Yeah, she just did a gig here at the Whammy Bar a couple of weeks ago. I went and saw her. It was very
awesome.
It was very strident and she had a lot to say about indigenous people and things like that. She had a lot on her mind, but she says it very well. So
she's about to speak before the UN.
Oh, that's right. She mentioned that. What is she going to say? Do you know?
No, I didn't get a chance to talk to her about it. We were just we hung out in Auckland, but no, we didn't get a chance to talk about it. No, I'm super psyched.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got to see that. That's going to be very cool because I'm used to just having a beer with her at the bar at the power station, and now somebody's up at the UN blows my mind. That's very cool.
I know, it's so cool.
No, very good. So now, what's going on with you? When was the last time are you due for a new record? I saw that you'd been doing some new songs when you were performing last year, but I don't know what's in your mind these days, music-wise.
Yeah, I just finished a record. We made it on Nantucket.
Okay.
Did you ever get to Nantucket?
I've been through there. Yes, there once was a man in Nantucket. No, never mind.
Yeah, we met him. He had a really nice studio and let us record a record at his studio.
Okay, tell me about it. What can you reveal? State secrets here.
Are we still talking about the man or
no, the music?
We kept talking about making this record, and we kept saying we made this record on the island of Nantucket, which is where dirty jokes come from.
Yes, exactly.
But no, anyway, it's interesting being on Waiheke because it really kind of feels like Nantucket, All
right. But what rhymes with Waiheke? Doohickey? I don't
know. I just being friends with Theia, I do sort of know how to pronounce some Maori, so yeah.
You're already better than me, and I've lived here for 30 years.
Well, also, if you're from this, like the very, Spanish speaking parts of the States, like it's pronounced very similar.
There you go.
So like, but in Maori, all the R's are rolled.
Right.
Not like in Spanish. But anyway, it's, I don't know. It's I feel like there's a lot of really creepy roads sounds on it. Like roads kind of feels like scary weather. And then Yeah, and there's a lot of really fucked up guitar on the record. Um and it's creepy, and it's about, how fucked up the world is right now.
One of those.
I mean, it's like, well, we're not ignoring it. It's
Good.
like
Well, you can't. I don't
what's
think you should. Why would you?
this is what's up. Yeah, totally.
So do you feel that music has a responsibility and songwriters to kind of address those things, or is it okay to ignore them and party down?
I mean, the thing is, like, there's a lot of people who are doing that. There's a lot of people who are just completely in denial about what's happening, and those people want to pay money to be entertained as well. But I'm not in that constituency. I've never been there.
Right. And do you kind of take a little look at the political bents and things going on in other countries, such as New Zealand, when you come there, just to kind of check out the lay of the land and see if you have anything that you want to not say or say to them?
I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, I've always been an internationalist.
Yeah.
That's just my orientation.
Okay. All right. And I think you appeared on a tribute album to Michael Hurley. Is that correct?
No, I produced, or sorry, I made a record of all Michael Hurley covers.
That's even better.
Yeah, it's just a shitty little record, partly in tribute to, like, his recordings were always really terrible.
Right. Yep.
So, like, but it was just like a, sort of an act of mourning, because I loved him, and he was really important to me. He's actually a big fan of Thea's.
Oh, how is that possible?
He just heard her music and got really excited about it. So it
Yeah.
just happened very naturally.
Well, the reason I ask about it is because I had a record label back in Rochester when I was living back there, and this band that was on my label, they were huge Michael Hurley fans, and they were trying to get me to sign them to put some records out by him. But I think I moved to New Zealand instead, so that ruined that. But
That's great.
every time he comes up in conversation, I remember that.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, he bent over backwards to try to have, like, badly recorded records. So, you know,
Then we were the label for him.
yeah, I mean, I had, Jerry David DeSica. Do you know that guy?
I know the name.
Yeah, he's a really beautiful um producer, but he tried to produce a Hurley record. They were good friends,
Right,
and Hurley was like, nah, he changed the subject.
right.
But yeah, no, I just threw this record together. It's called Wolf Dispatch. I made it with my friend Max Naus,
Oh, right.
and Max is in that band, uh Caliphone.
Oh, California. Yep, I'm familiar with them. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
But Max Naus is an incredible singer, songwriter, stunner guitarist. Like, God made this man to play the guitar.
Very good. So the new record that you did at Nantucket, did you have a producer for that, or is this a self-produced affair?
I've produced all my own shit.
I thought so, but you never know. People change.
Yeah. Daniel Lanois offered to produce one of my records one time, and I was so stupid. I said no.
And you could end up sounding like you too.
Lord,
Or Lord.
what a blessing. Yeah. But anyway,
Oh well. All right. So how does the music business feel to you these days? Is it much different than when you started out?
I mean, everything's always different. Everything's always falling apart. And then people are always putting things together in new ways. So, no, I just feel like it's a constantly shifting terrain. It's not like I got in it at a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Was there any, when was a good time? And
I
good
don't
for
know. I
whom?
feel like there was a minute, there was a minute, but, like,
Oh,
whatever. People are always remaking things, and
yeah.
it's incredible to me that they're doing all these AI artists that are mostly ripping off black
Right.
artists.
Yep.
It's like, they're trying to do this shit, and they're starting with people that they think they can get away with it with. But it makes me feel like, wow, they must be so desperate if they're trying to like scrape money out of music, because it's like it's so hard to make money in music.
Yeah. No, it may not be the right time for that, for these AI. I have a friend who writes AI songs, and I'm like, why are you doing this? Nobody's making, the real people who actually know how to write songs can't even make any money. So,
Good Lord.
good Lord,
Nah.
indeed. Curious, did you see the Elvis Presley film, that epic film?
No.
It could change everything you may or may not think about Elvis. I highly recommend it.
Cool. I read like a article about him, like, God, I forget when. Anyway, pretty recently, about like how sick he was. I just like this analysis of like all of the health problems he had, and that, like, sort of not blaming his death on any kind of like drug problems, just more like he was trying to stay alive as best as he could, but he was, just a very sick man.
Well, you don't get that impression from what we see in this film, this epic film, because it's found footage from like 71, 72 when he went to Vegas. The man is on top of his game. He is the best looking, best sounding, funniest, most talented guy. I was not a huge Elvis fan until now. I bow down in
You're
front
super
of.
psyched.
I am.
Awesome.
It's very impressive. I couldn't believe it. He just comes across, and you're thinking to myself, how did he get from there to like 5 years later to where he ended up? And it's just like, there's a story there that still needs to be told, I think.
All the what I remember, this article I read, it was like this, like, doctors had sort of analyzed him, and they were like, oh man, this guy was just struggling, just had all these like sort of autoimmune problems. I forget what the hell it was. I'm not like in
Yep.
healthcare.
Yeah, that's cool. No, it's nice to see him in top form, and you could tell he just genuinely loved the music, and his band loved him. All the people, he had a huge band of various people, and it was just incredible. And tightest band you ever seen. He just
Sweet.
like twitch, and like the drummer would, react, and it was amazing.
All right, sounds fun.
Yep. Anyway, enough of that. Hopefully people will be talking about you and seeing you when you come play here in a couple of.
Yeah.
When is it?
Yeah.
2 days from now?
What's that?
When is the show? A couple days from now, right?
It's Friday. What's
Friday.
today?
It's
Is today Thursday?
Today's Thursday, so it's Friday.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. I still. Yeah, good luck. All right. Well, we'll see you then. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
If you enjoyed this episode of the 13th Floor's Music Talk series, please be sure to subscribe to the website or to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook or Instagram, and wherever you find your podcasts. There's a whole lot more to discover.